Up Sun Raes, welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today I am going to be reverting this hair. I've had it straight for when did I straighten my hair? I know it's been over a week. Yeah, it's definitely been over a week, and y'all know I usually don't go longer than a week. I was actually going to try to stretch it 2 weeks, but to do that would be me not bringing you guys any content, hair content, and I know that you guys like to see hair content, so I said let me go ahead and just do my hair so I can bring y'all some hair content and some reviews on products and stuff like that, because that's what my channel is about, right? So if I kept it straight, I wouldn't have been using any product on it, and I wouldn't have been bringing you any hair content. And I kind of explained that, I think, in another video or either a vlog, because I had planned on bringing you some styles with this straight hair using the flexi rods or the afro rods and stuff like that. I had talked about that. I think that was even maybe a goal of mine for 2025 to bring some styles and stuff. Well, that's been a goal of mine for a few years, and I just really haven't done that a lot. But I took a poll on my community tab to see, you know, how you guys, the majority of you, wear your hair, and you guys said curly. You wear it in a wash and go, and 80-some% of you said that. So only a few, maybe 14%, said they like to wear it sometimes curly and sometimes straight. So with that, I was like, I'm not going to take my time. Let me take off my pink robe. Y'all thought that pink robe was gone, didn't you? I said, I'm not going to take my time to do styles that nobody is really going to be interested in and watch. I've done it before. It didn't get a lot of views, and I was like, well, people are asking, so I want to do it, but then it doesn't get the views. But it's a lot of work, and it's because I don't do stretch styles a lot. So for me to bring you styles like that, I would have to wash my hair, straighten my hair, you know, then try to do a style with tools, i.e. rollers and stuff like that, that I'm not used to. So it's a struggle for me. And then for me not to get the views, it's not worth it, right? So I decided not to do it, and I hope you guys understand. I want to bring you stuff that you are interested in watching, that makes sense, you know, for my channel, and I'm not doing work for no reason, basically. So yeah, now I don't know what I'm gonna do with them rollers. Maybe I'll use them on my sister or something like that. I don't know, but maybe I'll sell them on Mercari. So today, what I'm gonna use to revert my hair is this pattern transition mask. They have since changed the name, but I bought this a while ago because I was like, well, I want to try it, and I never have. So when I read up on it today on the site, it said you could use it on dry hair coming out of protective styles or heat styling, or even if you're just transitioning from relaxed to natural, this will be good. So because I'm coming from heat styling, I said, okay, well, this is opportunity for me to use this and tell you guys how I feel about it. So that's what I'm going to do. They leave on 10 to 15 minutes, and it's supposed to help maintain the moisture balance. It is supposed to prevent shedding. It's supposed to give the elasticity back to your hair and all that type of stuff. So I'm just gonna go in with this and see how it goes. So here is the texture of it. It seems like it has the texture of a gel, a light gel almost to me. So we're gonna see. It said apply it from roots to ends. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna see if this hair reverts. But what I was saying was, yeah, I didn't want to take the time to do those styles and nobody watches it. You know what I mean? So, so yeah, I'm not gonna do those styles now. So I apologize to those who may have been looking forward to it. But there are other people who actually use those rollers and all that kind of stuff more often that could teach you how to do it or give you some really nice styles, where mine would be maybe not turning out right and stuff like that. So it really wouldn't be real helpful to you. So yeah, is it gonna revert, guys? Okay, I put it on there. It's taking its time, but we're gonna move on. So by the time I get through with this head, it would have been on my hair for 5 to 10 minutes. And then it says to rinse and go in with their moisturizing shampoo or hydrating shampoo. And I actually did pick up their hydrating shampoo. They were having a sale. So I got it in a Palo Santos scent, which I've never tried and have been wanting to try. But I also have never tried that shampoo. I've only had their cleansing shampoo, which I really like. So I wanted to try this nourishing shampoo and see how that goes. So I'll get a chance to use it as well. So yeah, I did say after doing this to rinse it and go in with the shampoo and a conditioner. So I do have their conditioners on hand. I have not brought you pattern for a while, so that's another reason why I wanted to use these products. I just wanted to dip back into pattern, trying to use up my stash and see how it see how these products work. So yeah, so it's trying to bounce back, but I'll know more as I keep going to see if these ends revert, guys. See if these ends revert. I did actually trim my ends, which you guys would have seen. Hopefully that video is out before this one, and you guys would have seen it a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit. And the fact that my ends are all bushy now, because I tried to moisturize my hair a little bit, because I just didn't want it to be real dry. My ends started to revert, and so now they're a little bushy. So I can't really, hopefully that means that they will revert, but I can't really tell, because they're a little bushy on the ends right now, even under here. So we'll see. Hopefully everything will come back as I keep using this. So right now this product is gliding on the hair nicely. It is reverting the strands, so that's good. See how it's straight right now? We'll look at it in a little bit. So it is doing what it said it's gonna do in that respect. So let's hope that my hair does feel moisture balanced and everything when I rinse it out, and go from there. So I think you're supposed to be able to, no, it said apply to detangled hair, I believe. I was gonna say, I think you're supposed to detangle. It does say apply to detangled hair. My hair is pretty much already detangled because it is blown out. So yeah. As I always do, I'll put the ingredients right here so you can actually see what's in them. And I'll tell you my thoughts after I've applied everything. The thing is just not knowing how much to apply. So like now I feel like I need a little bit more on my ends, but maybe I don't. I'm not sure. Some parts of my hair, are thicker than others, so may take a little bit more to revert, especially without using any water. Oh, is that the end of that? Okay. Y'all can see it puffing up. It's coming along, right? So far the ends look pretty good. Now I don't know, my back and under here is my looser texture, so it is going to hang a little bit longer than the other textures, but I still will be able to tell if I have any heat damage or anything, so hopefully I do not. And yeah, I did use I blew it out with the Reverting, and then I used my flat iron, but I only put it on for, I think it was like 410, maybe 425. something like that. I think maybe it was $4.25. I think that's the highest it goes. So I didn't, and I only did one pass. And yeah, that was it. I wasn't trying to get it bone straight. I was just trying to get it straight enough to really see my ends. After I clipped them, I wanted to see if I had missed anything. So yeah, and then from there, that's it. I've just been wearing it in 2 French braids the whole time, and wearing these little beachy waves or whatever from the French braids. That's all I have been doing. And it was a nice break from doing my hair, but I do miss my curls, and I do feel like my hair needs some moisture, and I don't like my scalp to start itching, and so far it hasn't. I mean, I scratched it a little bit today, which is telling me it's getting ready to start. And yeah, I'm not trying to keep this in and then sitting around scratching my head all day long. That's not what I want to do. I mean, you know, it's like if you got to do this all day, it's like, go ahead and wash the hair. That's how I feel. I mean, I know everybody is not like me. Some people have scalp issues and they're gonna scratch no matter whether their hair is clean or not, I guess. But my scratching is due to my scalp needing some cleansing and some moisture, because believe it or not, your scalp is going to itch when your hair is dry and when your scalp is dry. Because think about it, when your skin is dry, your arms or your legs are dry, no lotion, you itch, you start to scratch. So it's probably no different with your scalp. So it needs some moisture, you know what I'm saying? So if you are scratching, you might think, okay, how long has it been since I washed my hair? You know, how long has it been since I put some moisture on my hair? And maybe that'll help with some of the scratching for some people. I ain't talking to everybody. I'm not a doctor. So those of you who have gone to a doctor and they told you this or that, hey, listen to them if you want to. But I'm just saying, for those of you who, you know, straighten your hair and you're trying to wear it straight for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever because you took the time to straighten it and your hair is itching, you may not have a scalp issue. You may actually just need to wet your hair. Put some water on your hair and moisturize your hair and your scalp. Just saying. I mean, it makes common sense to... It makes sense to me. I ain't gonna say common sense. It makes sense to me, because if my skin can get dry and itchy, if I don't put any lotion on it to moisturize it, then I would think that my hair would get itchy too. My hair would get itchy too if it needs some moisture. And oil is not moisture, and a lot of people will say, well, I put oil on it to keep it from itching because it's a little wet. They're probably feeling like it soothes and it helps, and it probably does a little bit because it's wet. But it's not really moisturizing your hair. It's just clogging that scalp from any other moisture, which means it's still gonna feel itchy and dry. Guys, it looked like it's coming back. Yes, yes, yes. Because I was like, man, I hope I don't give myself, you know, heat damage, because I did the Revert and then I did the flat iron on top of it. And I think I did that before, but like I said, since I don't stretch my hair a lot, I felt like, okay, maybe I was lucky the last time, and if I keep doing it, I could mess up my hair. But we're gonna see. See how straight this looks in the front? Sorry guys, I got on black, but hey, I ain't done nothing. It's early. I got up. I'm still in my PJs, and I came up here. I'm like, let me do this, because I will sit around and not do it. I think I talked to y'all that my back has been hurting a little bit. And speaking of that, I still need to call on it. I think it's my look, I'm trying to diagnose myself. I think it's my sciatica. So I say, let me go ahead and do this before I start feeling more pain and then have to go even longer without doing my hair. So felt a little bit good this morning, a little bit better. So I want to go ahead and get as much done as I can. I thought about trying the Taraji P. Henson's overnight mask. Remember I picked it up? I showed that to y'all a while ago. I think I picked it up at a TJ Maxx or something like that. And I have not had a chance to use it yet. And I thought about actually using it and using it overnight just to see. I'm not into, you know, overnight masks. I don't think that you have to have a mask overnight, use a mask overnight. But since that's how she marketed it, I was like, well, let me try it and see how it is. But then I thought to myself, man, that's gonna make my wash day go into 2 days if I do this, then shampoo and put that mask on and let it sit overnight. Then have to get back in the shower tomorrow to rinse it out and style my hair tomorrow. So I don't know. I probably won't. If I use it, I won't use it overnight, or I might just have to do it a different day. I'm going to think about it as I work on reverting these curls and see. I probably shouldn't use it after this. I probably should use something that I know is going to be really moisturizing to my hair, to give my hair what it needs. So I'm not disappointed, you know, because I've already had 3 bad hair days. That's why my hair is straight in the first place too. It's because I had 3 bad hair days in a row, and I wanted to give my hair a break, and I wanted to clip my ends to see if that would help as well. So yeah. Look at that, guys. I'm not even watching it. Maybe I should watch it. It looks like it's reverting pretty quickly, guys. It feels fluffy. It feels soft. I don't see any scragglies. I don't see anything left behind. No hair left behind. No strand left behind. I don't see any on this side left behind, so that's good. Hopefully it's the same on this side, which is my finer textured hair. Not that it's fine, but that it's not as coarse and unruly as this side. This is a little looser. I should say that, a little looser texture instead of finer texture, looser. I'll say that. So again, sorry I got on black. I didn't think it through last night. I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this as soon as I get up and let me not wear black. I wasn't thinking that last night. So, and I could have kept my robe on. It's pink for y'all to see, but then I didn't want all of this on my robe that I'll probably will wear later. These pajamas, I'm not gonna wear later. I'm gonna put them in the dirty clothes. So, yeah. Now I am getting a little shedding, as you guys can see. A little bit. That's how much I have right now. Set that right there. So because it says put this on dry hair, you probably could use this as a pre-poo, guys. Like I said, it does have a little bit of slipperiness to it. It has a gel-like consistency. I'm gonna brush this front section and just see if I feel a slip or any tug. I'll let y'all know. I mean, my hair is pretty detangled, but I'll try not to run my fingers through that section so much. Let's see. Get these edges. Okay. Here's my brush. Ran through nicely. Let me see how my brush feels in my hair before I apply the product. Guys, I'm just squeezing it in, rubbing it down the strand. Like I said, it's hard to sometimes tell how much you need, but yeah. So yes, the glide is so much better with the product. Even though my hair wasn't real tangled, it definitely slides and glides better with the product on it. So I think that you could use this as a pre-poo, which I think is kind of what it is. It's giving you the nourishments. When you take down your braids or your protective style, it's giving you the nourishment that you need as far as the strengthening aspects that your hair is going to need from being straightened or stretched or protected or coming from a relaxer. It's going to give you the nourishment, but it's also going to give you the slip you need to get through any knots and tangles. But it's also got some moisturizing benefits. So it is a balanced like deep conditioner, I believe it said. So tell me, guys, have y'all used this deep conditioner? And if you have, why? Was it because you're transitioning? Was it because you're coming from a protective style? Did you just use it just because you just wanted to try it out on regular natural hair? Let us know why you used it, how you used it, if you liked it, if it worked. Let me know if you used it as a pre-poo or used it like me, trying to revert your hair back. I actually was going to use the other one that I've used before, the protein one. What's it called? Her other deep conditioner. It's in a jar like this too, but it's bigger. Has some, people thought it was like a protein treatment. I was actually going to use that because I had used heat and figured I needed some protein. But then I remembered I had this and I was like, I want to give it a chance to use this. So when I read it, I was like, okay, I'll use this. Here's all the shed hair that came out. So not bad, guys. Okay, so my back is still hanging longer, but it always does that. I always talk about that back being looser and hanging longer. But all of this has coiled up. I don't see any scragglies. These front sections are always a little bit looser too and hang a little bit looser. So yeah, I'm not worried about that either. Yay! My hair reverted, guys, with no damage that I can see, noticeably see. Now, I'll be able to know a little bit more as I wash my hair and dry it and, you know, curl it and all that kind of stuff. Guys, don't be worried about this, because remember, this is my looser section. It goes back there. I clip my own ends, so they're not going to always be even. So some parts are going to look a little bit longer or out of place. So yeah, I'm happy with how it looks. So all right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go take care of my hair. So for this transition mask, which is now called something else, I don't remember what the name of it is. I'll put it on the screen. I like it. Gel-like consistency, does have some slip, did revert the hair like it said. My hair does feel like it has some moisture in it right now. I'll know more once I rinse it out. I will definitely use this again, probably the same way, unless I can figure out another way to use it. It's about down to here, so I use probably half of it, and it is 11 ounces. This does not look like 11 ounces to me, but it says it's 11 ounces. So if I used half, then I used about 5.5 ounces to revert my hair. Is that too much, too little? I don't know. If you have a lot more hair than me, you may use more. If you have less hair than me, you may use less, you know. So I'm just telling you, I got about half left, and it's 11.5 ounces. And y'all see the density of my hair. And now I'm gonna go wash it. So I hope this is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked seeing my curls come back before your eyes. Again, share any experience you have with the product in the comment section below, so we can chit chat down there. And guys, that's it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.